After almost 2 decades, Dorney Park is finally getting a new coaster. The ride is huge too. It'll be a B&M dive coaster that's 160 feet tall. It's really neat how the theming ties into the whole area. The name Iron Menace is very fitting for the park. Dorney Park said that they'd be transforming the entire back half of that area, which would be very nice once you pass Possessed. I'm also really glad that the park decided to keep Possessed. I was nervous that they were saying that they were going to remove it in order to build the ride, so it's great that it's staying in the park. Let's get into the actual layout of the ride now. You're going to start with that 160-foot tall lift hill out of the beautifully themed station. Then before you hit your 95-degree drop, which is the second steepest on any dive coaster, I believe it's tied with Dr. Diabolical at Fiesta Texas, you're going to hit like a 3-second hold as the park is touting. You know, the signature move on the dive coaster. However, after the Immelman, the ride really starts to get interesting as, like Emperor, there's no mid-course brake run, so the pacing should be far superior than the other dive coasters. After that, you're going to go through a 0-D roll, which looks like it should have some fun hang time. Always a fun element, especially the one on Valraven is great. You've got the inclined loop, which is very unique. I don't know how that's going to feel on a dive coaster, but I am very intrigued. Immediately after the inclined loop comes the corkscrew, which looks like a fun element. Very different to see on a dive coaster, so I'm very intrigued to experience it as well. The ride's going to end with a small, low bank turn into the brakes. Hopefully it will have some laterals, so that'd be a fun way to end the ride. The ride's got a track length of just over 2,000 feet, which isn't super short for a dive coaster, so I think the length shouldn't be an issue like some of the other ones. Overall, I'm looking forward to riding Iron Menace next year. I think it's a great addition for Dorney Park and a fantastic replacement for Stinger, which closed several years ago. Thank you for watching, everyone. I've got plenty more content on the way, and I'd appreciate feedback. Stay tuned.